I have to have a stockpile for the homies. The just in case pile, I love it. Hired knowing how to hide his images. Don't you, Odd? Who doesn't know how to hide their sus images from the masses? I can't be the only one. Alright. Goonmaster's almost at the point where he could probably start doing this on his own, but to be honest, I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer for safety's sake. I really don't trust those numals, I'll tell you that. I have a hidden folder on my phone. That's different. See, you know. Iron has trust issues? Nah. Not me. That's crazy talk. Okay, I'm starting to think it's a genuine conversation. Am I the only one without a hidden folder? Maybe? Possibly? But like I get real lazy. That is in fact fair, Nick. That is in fact totally fair. What's a hidden folder? A folder in your phone for pictures. Usually, pictures of yourself that you don't want to be seen by anyone who happens to be flipping through your phone. Depending on exactly how hidden you want it to be, it's either just a folder hidden at the bottom, then plain sight, but without the actual photo thumbnails on it, or you can straight up hide it. Put it behind a password. Put it in a weird place on the phone. There's all kinds of things you can do. What's a picture? Gusto doesn't take pictures. They steal your soul, right, Gusto? Oh my lord, I had to show my mama something on my camera roll. I had to delete that shit so fast. This does not surprise me in the least. Not even a tiny little bit, Nick. I have shitpost memes. Oh. Mine are organized. I have labeled folders for, you know, various things. I'm tempted to actually just attack that thing, but honestly, safety first. If someone sees something they weren't supposed to see and questions you, tell them they're welcome. Or just ask them if they liked what they saw while making direct and intense eye contact. don't have folders. I respect myself, aka too lazy. Yeah, I suppose. Not with my fam. They know about my brother, but I don't go outside enough for them to think anything. Nor do I have any sus stuff on my phone. Also too lazy. You have the internet on your phone, Pika. AKA, you have something sus. You have access to as much or as little sus as you could ever want. I swear to God, not a single goddamn Numo will live in this grass. We are just gonna keep going until they're all dead. Till they stop spawning. Till the code runs out. It's the only way. Get these close. What are we at now? Must be getting close. Oh yeah, one battle away from 21. Okay, 3 more levels. The thing will evolve. When it evolves, we can start actually fighting stuff ourselves. It has a crazy high attack power. So high, in fact, we can probably one-shot just about everything. Unfortunately, its move forces it to go second, which is bad. Maybe we can get like a Brick Break TM or something? I'm wondering if we can get Brick Break. Ooh, Pokemon Nuzlocke. Akaru, welcome in, welcome in. It is in fact Pokemon Nuzlocke. It's been going mostly good, a little bit bad. We're 0 resets. We're at 5th gym right now. I'm doing a little bit of training here to get everything in order so we can go and deal with that god-awful slacking. While leveling up, we managed to lose our starter, so no more Combuskin / Blaziken for us. Totally not late from Kai. No worries at all, no worries at all. And, yeah, I'm still a little salty about it, to be honest. Blaziken got turned into Kentucky Fried Chicken. And we were having to make some new plans for how to deal with the normal gym. Right now, it's leveling up Haryanma there and Solrock. But yeah, no, unfortunately, we were training here, and a Numal at like level 21 decided to hit us with a critical hit, level 10 magnitude, and just completely one-shot the freaking thing out of nowhere. I looked it up. It was less than a 1 in 1,000 chance. Nope, we already did the fire gym. Fire gym is done. We need to go do the normal gym. Your dad's gym with that fucking slacking. The slacking from hell that ends runs and kills whole teams. And then laughs about it. Yeah, finger licking good is now in fact finger licking good. So we have a plan. It kind of involved Blaziken, but it no longer involves Blaziken. We're bringing up the B squad and hoping it's going to be good enough. I'm guessing you did not get him on that can use Dig? Nope. Nor did we get the Dig TM. We have pretty limited selection. I'll show you here exactly what we're working with. As soon as we murder this thing. I'm running out of channel points. That's what happens, Odd. That's what happens when you spend all of your channel points. You're just going to have to reaccumulate more. Thankfully, I'm on for like 12 hours at a time, so you'll have lots of opportunity to do so. All right. Let's go show Akaru here what we're dealing with. So what we've got for a team right now is Harry Anma, Loudred to be Exploud, Gyarados, freaking oh god, I can't remember them things' names. Swalot, Solrock, and Slugma. Some of these have literally not been touched yet because they've been recently added to the team with our loss of Combuskin. The Zangoose and Vigoroth. See, what I'm hoping is Haryanma is capable of one-shotting them. And he should be, but he has to take a hit first because the only fighting move that I have access to is going to be Vital Throw, which is strong and stab, and he has a crazy high attack, but it means they get to go first. So they're gonna get to hit me. And we just kind of have to hope and pray that he lives. And then as far as extras, we have like some really pathetic choices here. The only thing that we have that's any good is Altaria, well, potential Altaria, and potential Vileplume, and a Shedinja, which we can probably use for some cheese. I mean, Sandslash isn't terrible. But like realistically, out of these, the usable ones are these three. Pretty much everything else here is what I would call junk mons. Not usable. You evoed Ninjask? Evoed it too soon? Really? You think so? You think I should have held out with the Nincada? Is there like a strategy to that? I was just going to level up. I think around level 28. Oh, it learns Dig as Nincada. You're right. That would have been a really good strat. That would have been a way better way to handle that. That's okay. There's still some pretty broken strategies we can do with Shedinja. Especially in the Elite Four. Shedinja can have Dig and Outspeed Slacking. Yeah, you know what we're going to be doing, Akaru, to deal with slacking? Solrock. which I know it has feint attack. Why would you do that? But it also has garbage special attack, and Solrock learns what is it? Cosmic something or other at level 31, which raises its defense and special defense. So when we get to the Lanoon, we're gonna 6-stack defense and special defense, and then we're gonna kill it, and then we're gonna go into slacking, and we're just gonna attack it every second turn, eat feint attacks to the face, and probably not die. Probably not die. Counter won't hit unless I let him actually use counter, so I just only have to attack on every second attack. And hopefully that gets us through. Goonmaster here should be able to take out the first two without any real issues. And that's pretty much all we have for this Nuzlocke. That's the best strategy I can formulate with what's available to us. And slacking has feint attack as well, which is freaking terrifying. For using a Shedinja anyways. I was thinking the other thing we could try to do is stack Fury Cutter on the Lanoon, which can't attack us. And then hope and pray that Shedinja can one-shot. It also has Yawn, though? Yeah, I have a Poke Flute. I mean, I can just, like, he uses Yawn, he wastes a turn, I waste a turn. It's basically just a turn waste for each of us. It doesn't matter. It's basically infinite awakening. I'm well aware that it's not a perfect strat, but it's a decent strat, and I don't think I have a better choice. With what's available to me, I just don't really think we can do a whole lot about it. It's kind of a hope and pray. I didn't even bother healing while I was there. We are unfortunately going to be at the mercy of RNGesus, one way or another. And even Haryanma, like, the only move it has is Vital Throw. I'm going to have to eat an attack from both his Zangoose and his Slack Off. And just kind of hope and pray, or Vigoroth rather. Could go for burn with Slugma? Yeah, I was thinking that too. But Slugma can't get to Markargo. If he could get to Markargo and get his rock typing, I could probably pull something off with that because Facade would be not very effective. But that's level 38, and I'm not willing to go that high. Even like, I'm not going to use Gyarados, so it doesn't matter, but he's technically overleveled right now. But yeah, if I could get a burn on him, that'd be great. But actually, what I intend to do is use Fire Spin with Solrock. So that he can't counter me and continues to take damage. If I'm really lucky, it might inflict a burn. I think it can. It cannot? Well, no burn for me. But again, +6 defense and +6 special defense should be enough to protect the thing. Slacking has garbage special attack, so his feint attack, even though it's super effective, is only going to be like 1.25 because he's multi-typing. So that should be okay. The big thing is I can't let myself get hit with a counter. So I cannot be attacking on his attacking turns. All dark attacks in Gen 3 are special attack. This is before the split, Akaru. Like, it's literally just, it's dark type, so it's a special attack. That's it. But yeah, no, I've made, don't worry, Akaru, I've made the same mistake so many times. Even with Gyarados, I was like, why the fuck is Bite not doing proper damage? And I was like, oh right, because it's dark type, and in Gen 3, every single dark type move is automatically a special attack. How about no, Scotty? Sorry, UB, we can't go to sleep. When I either beat or lose to this 5th gym, I will go to sleep. I've been streaming for 12 hours straight right now, Akaru. Whoops, nope, we're good. And I have like every intention. We're gonna finish this. I'm gonna level up Mankahita and Solrock to 31. We're gonna go try this. Good thing this ain't Ironmon. And either the strategy is going to work and we're going to beat 5th gym and we'll do the rest after, or a strategy is going to die and it'll reset the run, and then I'll end anyways. So we're going to end on either victory or big loss. And honestly, after this, I'm far less scared of the rest of the game. This slacking is kind of my freaking mountain to climb. I remember this thing giving me an extreme amount of trouble the last couple times that I played this game as well, on normal playthroughs. And I've never Nuzlocked Emerald before. In fact, I've only ever Nuzlocked Fire Red once. I've never Ironmonned before, nope. Pretty freaking new to this. Literally, like, my first Nuzlocke was 3 weeks ago. It was Pokemon Leaf Green, not Fire Red, but same thing. And we did it 0 resets, 2 deaths, I think, for the entire run. Creamed the Elite Four. Absolutely wiped them against the wall. It was actually pretty sick. But I got pretty lucky. Like, I had a very good team. This time I'm not lucky. I have an extremely mid team, and there's nothing to protect me. No cheeky Dragonite this time. Whirlwind is not going to help me. That can go away. Who freaking knows? Probably a long ass time. Maybe I'll do one day. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I suppose I need to get a randomizer to make that work. Yeah, no shops. Yep. No item run would be wild. I just took a quick peek at the rather extensive rule set there. I'd be willing to try it, but that would be many resets. I have every intention of doing this one 0 resets as well. I will start fucking EV training late game mons if I have to. Plus, like, we have a Shedinja, and I'm pretty sure I can do some cheeky shit and take out, like, entire members of the Elite Four with Shedinja, with 0 chance of him getting damaged. Pretty sure I paralyze Shedinja first, and I can take out an entire member without him having a single attack that can touch me. So we can do some shit. I have options for later in the game. And then with any luck, I'll manage to get a half-decent mon. I'm not sure if you're super dedicated to streaming 12 plus hours daily or your sanity is long gone. Can't it be both, UB? Can't it be both? Who needs sanity? What did that ever do for anybody? Oh shit, my headache's finally here. Off I go to the land of comatose again. Sounds good, Pika. Enjoy your snooze. And who knows, Pika, I might still be here when you wake up. Oh yeah, I think it's the same game. I finished the whole game using only Shedinja. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to pull that off, but I know that he's going to be extremely valuable for the Elite Four. Like troll a good portion of the Elite Four with nothing but that Shedinja. So we're definitely keeping that around for later. We're probably going to have to, like, power level it at some point, but we can do that later as well. But I have it in the box. It's there for safekeeping, and my intention is probably going to be to power level it very close to the end of the game. Probably EV train it with a Macho Brace. And, then use it to troll, like, half of the entirety of the Elite Four. Which will make our job a lot easier, at least. Certainly not invincible or anything, but that it'll take some pressure off. Don't go, you. Well, time to leave. Bye, guys. Sounds good, UB. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have yourself a fantastic evening. And, who knows? Maybe I'll still be on the next time you peek over. Don't go, UB. The fun's just begun. All we have to do right now is quite a bit of leveling up. It's get these 2 to level 31 so we can initiate Operation Try Not to Fucking Die. You can still heal in Nuzlocke at least? Exactly. Exactly. I do intend to stock up on potions, though I don't think it's going to help. Because the thing with slacking is it's if I screw up the strat, he's going to one-shot me. And that's what I'm worried about. Shedinja can be your tank. Yeah, it's basically as long as the Pokemon doesn't have a super effective move, I'm pretty sure what I want to do is get Shedinja paralyzed, which I don't know exactly how we're going to do. Is the game modded? Nope, no mods. Completely clean. Absolutely nothing modded in whatsoever. Just plain old vanilla Pokemon Emerald. Normal default AIs, yep. As soon as this thing levels up, then we can actually start using it to attack stuff. I'm just so, especially after losing that Blaziken, I'm really not enjoying leveling up here. I don't think I have a better place. I'm pretty sure this is the place I can get the most XP right now. Safely. But those Numels have magnitude, and magnitude is terrifying. Yeah, normal default AI, they are a little stupid. In fact, that's pretty much how we beat the third gym, was taking advantage of the mediocre AI. Because I also didn't have anything for their electric Pokemon. And that Manectric was freaking cruel to me. Wow, Yubi actually left. Yeah, he said he was leaving. Oh yeah, I attempted two-player Nuzlocke with my beginner to Pokemon friend, and it went very wrong. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Even me, I'm sitting here and like, my fucking brain is working harder than it has in a while, trying to formulate safe strategies for what amounts to a game that was made for kids. And I'm like, my god, why am I doing these Nuzlockes to myself? Why do I keep torturing myself? And then, like, I've seen people do Ironmons and, like, far more difficult versions of Nuzlocks. I'm just like, some people are wildly good at this. I'm alright. He left because I called him buddy and said hi. Why would you do that? We all know UB is allergic to love and affection of any kind. You just call him a piece of shit and tell him you fucking hate him, and then he knows you like him. You have to know how to deal with the UB. Or you can be cheeky and hit on him and watch him freaking... his Pokemon keep dying, and every time his Pokemon dies, in my... It's my main Pokemon, like the main mon I center my other mons on. Oh, it's linked. How does that work exactly? Like your Pokemon are linked together, and when one of his dies, one of yours dies as well? And vice versa, I suppose, except for probably wasn't happening too much in the opposite direction. Soul Link! Okay, yeah. I've seen that. So he keeps killing my main mon. So you're just basically like working double time to try to keep leveling up and preparing new mons to lead a team and getting wrecked over and over and over again. I would drive myself insane. Though new player doing Nuzlocke, I mean, at least he's brave. If nothing else. Now I've forced him to do it. Pushed him into a bet you know you'd win. I'll do a Soul Link with you, Iron. I volunteer his tribute. What's your Pokemon knowledge like, God? Because mine is like above average, but not excellent. You know? More than most, less than many. I've been playing since Gen 1, but haven't looked into EV stuff at all. Okay. So you're not going to be like a database of move sets. Because like Pika, who just went to sleep there, he's crazy. He knows like, he has almost everything that I end up needing to look up just memorized in the back of his head at all times. I mean, we can try it. I am in fact down, although I'll admit, whenever this is done, one way or the other, we're going to be playing something kind of chill. You can almost get Hariyama? Yeah. One more level. And like, my temptation to try and speed it up by not using Gyarados to switch is so high, but it's not worth it. Like, it's literally just not worth it at all. These things are fucking brutal. Don't mind my canine being crazy. Hold off Evo till level 25? For what purpose? You be quiet, dog. Belly drum. Oh. I think he learns it anyways. Hariyama definitely still learns belly drum, and he's going all the way to 31, so... Yep. And then Solrock has to go to level 31 to learn the right move. So that's going to 31 too. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna go in like super under-leveled. When he evolves at 24 though, at least I won't have to be switch fighting anymore. He'll be way more than strong enough to do this on his own. Yeah, no, Iron Dog can't be doing that shit. It is 5 a.m. right now. My dog is barking at the house. You gonna farm EV? I might do some EV farming later. Right now, it's like, this is just the best place I can level up. This is it. This is where I can gather the most XP, which is terrible because it's freaking Numels and Machops. But almost every trainer that can be fought has been fought. I could like run around and try and find the trainers that are ready for a second fight, but that's going to end up just taking more time anyways. So we're basically accidentally EV training right now is what's going on. I suppose a good portion of these, like the Machops are attack BBs. The Spoinks are probably special attack or special defense. I'm not sure. They might be speed, which would be good. And I have no idea what Numal is off the top of my head. My guess is probably defense. Numal special attack? Even worse. Yeah, I despise these things. This is now my least favorite Pokemon, period. I want every single Numal in this game to die. In fact, I may attack every single Numal we see, even when it's completely inconvenient. Spoink is special defense? Okay, well that's a little bit more useful. I do not mind defense buffs. But yeah, now we basically just don't have a choice. It's farm here or farm somewhere else and have it be like way, way longer and worse. Yeah, I'm aware. We're not going to be using him for the fight anyways. He's just the only thing that can't get magnitude 10 crit one-shot because he has flying typing, which prevents magnitude from hitting, which allows us to train here. And we wouldn't have been so over-leveled if I hadn't have lost our other main. But Gyarados won't be being used in the fight. Doesn't matter. Big Fat. Gonna be useful for later, not so much for this one. Better than the Ghastly's going extinct? Yeah, Big Fat works. I can definitely work with that. Yeah, but we lost our Ghastly catch because it decided to double curse itself and just killed itself. I wouldn't have minded having a Haunter for that playthrough. But we did luck out hard in Fire Red. Like, my final team was stacked. It also included a Chansey, which was kind of funny. And we definitely used Chansey to kill... Was it Sabrina? Yeah, I think it was. It was Sabrina's entire team we Chansey cheesed. Yeah. 'Twas quite fun. Great fun watching a freaking Chansey take out one of the meanest bosses, or the meanest gym leaders rather, in Fire Red. The Sabrina cheese was legendary. Yeah, that was a good. It was a great plan. Came to fruition. Worked perfectly. Freaking toxic seismic toss. Chansey for the win. I was thinking about sheer force, but right now thick fat's kind of the best ability for your Mankahita. Yeah, I would agree. Chansey for the stall. Oh no, not just for the stall, Karu. Chansey destroyed the entire fucking gym single-handedly. DPS Chansey, yes, exactly. It was goddamn legendary. I was like, I have a dream to watch Sabrina's entire team die to a goddamn Chansey. What am I doing? What am I doing? We're on autopilot a little bit. Should have modded the AI to advanced AI. You know, this is already the hardest, like pretty much the hardest Nuzlocke. I guess you said, I think you said black and white are supposed to be harder. I don't think we need to make it more difficult. We're already going to be in Struggle City here. I already say there's certainly not 100% chance of success. I was extremely confident that we do Fire Red with 0 resets. I'm less confident we'll manage to do this with 0 resets. I gotta head to bed, so into the lurking shadows I go. Hope everyone has a lovely time zone. Thank you for the stream, and I hope that you're not still streaming when I wake up for the sake of getting sleep. What is sleep, Kaylee? What is sleep? But have yourself a lovely night, have yourself a lovely snooze, and I will see you tomorrow one way or another. There we go. Sleeper, no more cinnamon rolls? You wouldn't dare, my dear. You wouldn't dare. You know I need cinnamon rolls in my life. Alright. Halfway there. That is a beefy attack stat. An extremely mediocre special defense and defense stats. But what an attack stat. At level 24, too. Problem is, we're definitely not fighting these Numels with him. I would rather get a little bit less XP somewhere safer. Trapinch and Sandshrew are also not a good choice. But we should be able to absolutely fudge these guys up now. Fairly safely. I don't know, let's try the arm thrust. I don't think it's going to be the move, but... Machop for the attack EVs? Yeah. I agree. Ooh. I don't know where we're going to use that, but that is probably going to be useful. I'm sure we have a Stallmon that can make good use of Toxic. Possibly Shedinja. Honestly, gonna avoid the Numels now. Those are probably also special attack, if I was a betting man. Not useful for this gym, no, definitely not. Coughing is special defense, I think. Also, I'm terrified of those things knowing explosion after that one asshole. And a Firestone, not useful to us, but we'll take it anyways. I don't know what Stallmon we're going to set up or if we're even going to catch something appropriate, but Toxic, useful. Toxic, good. These things are kind of dangerous. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much damage this thing can do. Still only half? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. There's Spinda up here. That's definitely not attack stats. I don't want to have to be running from like 1,000 Numels. But also, I don't think there's anything much better up here. Skarmory might be attack stat. I might literally just have to do that. God, Magnitude scares the shit out of me, and I won't be one-shotting them. Even these Spindas, man, I think they have... These might have a Psychic move. But at least they're normal. These will probably get one-shot by Arm Thrust. Not at level 15? Yeah. Have you saved lately, Iron? I probably should save. You're right. I probably should. This might be the place. I did 2 save reminders, now he finally listens. We saved like a couple hours ago. It's not like I haven't saved in 8 hours, which is what we started with. Why the crits? I wonder what EV this thing does have. Is it a defense EV? Or an attack EV? Yeah, it's a special attack EV. We absolutely do not want to be killing these things. It's a terrible mon to level up off of. What we really do want is Machop. But, like, only killing every freaking 4th or 5th Pokemon we run into is not a viable strat. What's Swablu? Special defense. Not terrible, I suppose. But all the leveling progress. Yeah, we don't want to repeat of last time. You are correct. I know some of them off the top of my head, and if I don't, I just quickly look it up. Lotad's probably also not good. Special defense. That's decent. I don't mind having higher special defense. It won't really help us with this fight in particular, but... I don't even know what that gives me. Screw it. Not fighting it. Mostly what the Pokemon specialize in? Yeah, exactly. Which sometimes I know and sometimes I don't. See ya. Does Goonmaster have hairy paws? Mods, take him out back. Severper's good? Yeah. Severper is pretty good. Both attack and special attack for EVs? His EV yield is special attack though, so don't want that. Oh, 1 attack and 1 special attack. Never mind. You are correct. I can't pin. I'm half awake on mobile. Welcome in, puppers. Are you just waking up or are you yet to go to sleep? For shinies, if I find a shiny, shiny claws, I'm catching it, I can use it. It's all mine. We went the entirety of the Fire Red playthrough without seeing a single one. I fully expect to not see a single one for this playthrough either, but if we do run into one, all mine. All mine. Oh, Akaru. RNG hates me. RNG wants me dead. Very, very badly. I've come to accept that, like, my strategies need to be pretty much perfect, because if it can go wrong, it'll go wrong. It will absolutely go wrong. I can't remember... I don't even remember what this thing's fucking typing is. We have enough levels, we're probably safe. Let's see what happens. Is it dark poison? Just pure poison, okay. One of your mods during your playthrough? Nice. See, you got a Seviper. I got a Swalot. God, it is so mediocre. So mediocre. I don't know. I kind of like monotype runs. I think it's cool when people just do the entire game using like only rock types. I mean, they still end up having coverage because of multi-typing, but it's just a fun thing to do, Odd. Maybe people in the Pokemon universe think the same. Swalot's a tanky mon. I mean, it looks like all of his stats except for his speed are pretty much dead even. Like, dead even. Pretty sure these are normal flying, which means they'll just still die. Yep, perfect. And I do have a Swablu. I was lucky enough to get a Swablu, so I can get an Altaria, and an Altaria would be good. Helpful. Very helpful. So at some point we'll probably add that to the team, but it's not going to help me very much with this one, because it'll still be a freaking Swablu. I'm working with what I got, Akaru. I'm working with what I got. Altaria is also bulky. Yes, you are correct. But it's just like, I'm basically just working with some of the better mons that I've been able to get. The only one I have that's like a pretty heavy attacker is probably this guy here. And he's going to be decent once he evolves to X-Cloud, but that's not till level 40. Yeah, it will have at least one dragon. I still have high hopes for being able to get my hands on a Dratini or something, but that's basically just pure goddamn luck. And not till late game that I even really have an opportunity. So, we also need to go heal. Getting Dratini is pure RNG. I I game cornered it in Fire Red. Aha! Sneaky sneaky. So it was still RNG, but it was more just time and gambling. A lot of gambling. Yeah, I think it's 10% chance if my brain is braining. So it's literally just like you go into that back area in behind what's her face's the dragon gym right at the end of the game, and you have a 10% chance of running into one. Or I think in some of the areas with the rod, you also have a small chance of getting one. So I can go around to all the towns that I didn't get anything from, and just be like hope and pray basically that we get one. I want to say the Dragon Gym, which is like right at that's the eighth gym. Can't remember her name to save my life. You go in behind after, and there's a 10% chance of running into a Dratini. It's not ultra rare, but it's still pretty rare. But it's right at the end of the game, so you get a Dratini at like level 20, and you have to level it up to level 55. Right at the end of the game, if you want to have a Dragonite for Elite Four. And I'll fucking do it if I catch a Dratini, I'll tell you that. I could be slightly off on those percentages because I'm working from like what I remember from years ago, but I know there's one back there. And then I want to say like the rods, yeah, it's like ultra rare. It's a very, very small percentage chance of fishing one up. This is going fairly quickly now, though. Faster than the goddamn Switch training, for sure. Man, Fire Red was super fun. I know it's not Gen 1, it's still technically Gen 3, but like, close enough. I got the same nostalgia buff I was looking for. Well, at least I get an attack EV out of this. Yeah, 400. That's literally more XP than anything in the other grass was giving us. The Lombra is pretty good too. About 1 hour left to work on? Hell freaking yeah. I can only imagine you're ready to go home at this point. I can still remember my tiny ass floating back and forth on the side of Cinnabar Island, farming missing no. The true Gen 1 experience. Gen 4, you like Gen 4 as well? A lot of people really like Gen 4. Oh, I think it's Gen 2, to be completely honest. I freaking loved Gold. It was the introduction of a lot of really, really cool systems for Pokemon. Day-night system, like weekly events and stuff. The whole... I really liked the actual 100 Mons that they added for that gen as well. It had Johto and Kanto. So you had like double the game almost. And it's the one that just sits really, really nicely with nostalgia. I remember it as them taking everything from Red and Blue and just like making it better. Miltank was a pain in the ass, but that's fine. It's fine. Gen 5, yeah. Gen 5 was really, really good too. Black and White, yeah. Black and White were very, very good. Only because of the anime. Uh, X and Y, okay. Yeah, X and Y were really good too. I think I played X. I didn't play both of them. I only played one. But I mean, I had a blast with like everything in Pokemon, and then the newer gens have started to wane. Sword and Shield was aight. Uh, Scarlet and Violet, pass. Arceus was decent. I kind of had fun with that. The introduction of Zygarde, yeah, that was good too. I unfortunately am of the mind that Pokemon needs to step their freaking game up because the games were amazing, absolutely amazing. And then they kind of got lazy and they've been riding those coattails for a little while now. I also want higher difficulty, right? Like, don't give me XP share for all my Pokemon. What about the last one? You mean Scarlet and Violet? The Crown Tundra? That was you mean the DLC. The DLC for Sword and Shield. Yeah, I played that. It was kind of the same mind. It was okay-ish. I have problems with like the core way that a lot of those games work now, unfortunately. They're simply too easy. And there's no difficulty slider, so I can't make it harder without inflicting like significant limitations upon myself. Whereas like even these gens, especially when I was a bit younger, I remember struggling with normal playthroughs. I remember there being parts where I actually had to think. Um, it's not like that anymore. They've made it in, but like I was actually a kid when like Red and Blue and Gold and Silver came out. Freaking baby, a child, a wee one. And I still love those games and still played those games, despite the fact that they were 1,000 times more difficult than the new ones. So it's not like kids couldn't play them if they made them a little harder. Kids did play them. Dumber kids. In all seriousness. And it would not be all that difficult for them to just add a hard mode. Their fan base is aging. It's time for Pokemon to kind of step it up a notch and cater to their aging fan base. And I think it would probably make the games better. Having said that, I didn't mind Arceus. I had fun with that. Road work ahead? I sure hope it does. What are you talking about, Jay? Oh gosh, Jesus. Thank you for the eggplants, Odd. I was, in fact, looking for a snack. Alright, almost there. 3 more levels on this guy, then we get to switch over to the Soul Rock. Which has Levitate, so we can probably go back to fighting in the other area with the slightly higher level stuff. But yeah, no, all to say, like, if you're a game company like Pokemon or Game Freak, with the resources that they have, and your games are getting outdone by freaking Pal World, which was basically made with like $1 million and 30 dudes in like a cheap office building, because they were willing to put a little bit more effort than Pokemon has been in the past while. It's almost embarrassing. It's a very, very clear indicator that they could be doing better and they just choose not to. Because there's no reason to, because they make money anyways. You go for Mahile? Where? In Victory Road. Oh. I could. I mean, it's just RNG is the problem. I don't think I care for knockoff. Yeah, don't think that's going to help me out over what I have. I would not mind getting my hands on one of those, but at this point, it's just pure RNG, Akaru. I have to hope and pray I get what I'm looking for, basically. I do not have much of a choice in the matter. I get what I get, and I gotta work with it. And right now, that's not much. I suppose I probably shouldn't go all the way to 31, because we still do have a couple of fights in between us and the gym leader. So we'll go to 30. We'll go to 31 for Solrock, though. Oh, you can't even get a Dratini Emerald? Which game am I thinking of, then? Is it one below or one above? I'm probably a gen off in one direction. Which one has the 8th gym as a dragon gym? It is. It's Johto. That's Pokemon Gold. I'm one off. It's Gen 2, not Gen 3. Sag. I mean, again, it doesn't matter anyways. It was a tiny chance of getting it, even in that generation. And, no using my Gamba luck to get a Dratini out of the game corner here. I really wish we'd picked up an Aaron. Aggron would have been If I had Aggron, I wouldn't be worried about this gym. Of course you did. Of course you did. Could get Aggron in the cave? Yeah, you're right. You are correct. But that's more, or worse RNG. And not going to help me for this one. Well, at least Goon Master's almost ready to go. We still got to do Furby Bacon, though. And I should probably level up the other ones to 31 as well, just in case we got to do some stuff. Skarmory's good if you can find it. Yeah, well, we lost our main chance at Skarmory up in the ashes. I think we got... Oh, I can't remember what we got. We didn't get Spinda. And I do think there's one other place we can find it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Can't remember. Can't remember what we ended up catching there, but not something useful. I think we got Slugma from the cave. The one where I was pushing rocks around there. If I recall correctly. Oh, then maybe that was where I got the Slugma. Maybe it was a Numel I got out of the cave, because we have one of those as well. But yeah, it wasn't Spinda and it wasn't Skarmory, so I suppose it was, in fact, Slugma. Oh no, I missed coughing in the cave. Unlucky crit. Murdered its ass. Not that I would have used coughing anyways, but... Yeah, RNG, Akaru, despises me. Like, almost always will just, like, laugh in my face and give me the worst possible outcomes. I hate using these multi-attack moves because if it says... One sec. One sec. first off, we gotta save. Uh-oh. Now we're good. Sorry, give me one sec. My headset just died on me. And kind of freaked out. We fine, we fine. Like nothing bad ever happened. That was very, very close to a crash. Wheezing would have been good for stall? Yes, he would have been good for stall. I was not pleased to lose him. But yeah, as I was saying, RNG, no, hates me. If there's a chance for something to go wrong, there's a very, very high chance it'll go wrong. 3.25% chance of crit? That's more like 35% chance of crit when it's not beneficial to me. And like 1% chance of crit when it is beneficial to me. Oh, I can only use that once, can't I? We'll see what I can pull up. Is there a Safari Zone in this version? Frick, I can't even remember. I'm sure there is somewhere. We might be able to drag something pretty fancy out of the Safari Zone, because you can kind of cheese it to get whatever you want. Which is how I got the Chansey. Well, a mix of Safari Zone, standing in one spot and spinning in circles so that you don't lose steps, and then just a little bit of RNG luck on my throws. Okay, now the Machops are dangerous, but I think what we want to do here is go back. Yeah, so usually at least like I was literally reading the Nuzlocke rules off of the page, and apparently it's you go in the Safari Zone, you do one run of Safari Zone, you catch whatever you want and as much as you want, and then you get to keep one. Whichever one you want, but that's it. And then everything else gets chucked in the dead box. At least that was how I understood the Safari Zone Nuzlocke rules. And you get one run through the Safari Zone. So you go in, you purchase one round of Safari Zone. You can throw your 30 balls, you can catch as much as you want, you can go through after, you can look at everything, you pick one to keep, and then everything else is dead mons. I usually just go in and get only one. Ah. That was what I read as the Safari Zone rule, but I suppose, like, with Nuzlocke, it's... To an extent, you can adjust the rules slightly. The basic three are name everything, anything that dies goes in the box, and only one Pokemon per route. But that's what I read the Safari Zone rules as. Okay, so now we actually kind of want special attack, I guess. Articuno. It's not even technically good. Favorite in Pokemon. All the way back from Red and Blue. It's the first legendary I ever ran into. I was freaking so goddamn excited when I caught it. Doesn't even need to be shiny. Just Articuno. Favorite shiny? Probably Charizard. Black Charizard slaps. Although I also really like the green Hydreigon. I don't even know if I want to go through there. Although, I guess... with this thing being immune... Nah, I'd rather go farm those Numels. Zygarde and Zygarde. Honestly, fair play. Zygarde is a freaking super cool Pokemon. They're so lazy with the shinies. Only some of them. Only some of them. I like the ones like I like the gag of the ones that are just like ever so slightly off color versions of their regular one, like slightly more yellow Pikachu, for example. The 100% form shiny Zygarde just cooks. Yeah. I can agree with that. Okay. Just let me go. Just let me through. So now we can go hunt Numels in relative safety, because I want to say, double check just to make sure. Yeah, this thing has Levitate, which means it's not hit by ground attacks, which means we can go murder Numel for special attack EVs all fucking day long, and they can't do jack shit to us except for tackle us, which we're also not. It's also not very effective. So now we're gonna go hunt Numel. Many, many, many Numel until we're level 31. And Ember, which is also not very effective against us. Not gonna fuck with the Machops, to be honest. Probably just gonna ignore them, because they can karate chop me. And this should just be very, very safe play here for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Rock Throw is not very effective against them because they're ground. Farm Soul Rock for Hariyama? +2 attack. Oh, really? I should probably look at what the moveset for Soul Rock actually is. Does it even learn Psychic? Because I kind of want to use it as a Psychic type, but I know it gets rock moves as well. Yeah, it doesn't even get Psychic. It does get Solar Beam, though. And Rock Slide. It doesn't. Gen 3. No Zen Headbutt. And all Psychic moves, you're still stuck on the older gens. All Psychic moves are special attack, no matter what. It is a fact that we will be taking advantage to make this strategy work. I mean, it's kind of easier because you just got to remember, like, Psychic type is special attack instead of having to remember the individual moves, but it's also dumb because, like, Bite is a special attack move. And nothing about that sounds like a special attack. It is clearly a physical attack. Gen 3, like, it's not going to learn all that much. It's going to get Psywave at 25, special. Cosmic Power, which is what we need, at 31. And then it gets Rock Slide at 37, Solar Beam at 43, and Explosion, which we obviously can't use. As a last resort. It won't be learning Explosion. We will not even have that on the roster because we're not going to need that because we're not going to put it in that kind of position. To be frank, I don't think this thing is going to be like endgame team. Though, I mean, like, it has a 460 base stat total, and its typing is quite useful for various situations. So maybe it'll stay, but of course I'm burned. Why wouldn't I be? But I'm mainly concerned about using it as a Psychic type. Rock moves are good too. Actually, I will leave you guys with a raffle. And I'll be back in like a minute. I just gotta quickly go to the washroom. Raffle! Gamble, do crimes, cause chaos. I will be right back. Nick, did you just come in, lick, and then dip out completely? So you're trying to build your Soul Rock special attack? It's physical attack? I know its physical attack stat is higher, Akaru, but all psychic attacks in this are special attack. And I want to use its psychic attacks. I'm going to use it as a psychic type. More than anything, really. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to build it as a special attacker. Womp womp. Which is going to be interesting. Oh, that's a good question. I keep getting my gens mixed up, so I'm just going to look. Flying. It's the flying gym. Which, honestly, Soul Rock will be really good for as well. So maybe we'll be keeping this through to the next gym. And then I think the 7th gym is the Psychic Gym. The twin battle. With the Soul Rock and Lunatone. Rock Slide is going to be very good, yes. Now back to this Eeps, eh? Back to the Eeps. The abs were right there, I couldn't. The abs do things. But like I said, for today, let's just worry about getting through the 5th gym. Hoping and praying that my little strategy here works. How much damage does this do? How dangerous is it to attack these? Because you're going to use... Okay, Seismic Toss is fine. That doesn't scare me. It's critical hit Karate Chop that scares me. But I wouldn't mind taking his attack EVs either. To be completely honest, we have lots of money. Either I cooked or I'm going to get cooked. Exactly. This is either going to work or we're forked. Though it would have worked a lot better, if we still had Combuskin. I'm so hesitant to fight these. All it would take is one super effective, although, wait, no, fighting against Psychic... Nah, his Karate Chop's gonna be normal damage. Not super effective damage, because the Psychic cancels it out. Okay, yeah, we can fight these things. I don't have to be quite so scared of them. But yeah, either I cooked or I'm gonna get cooked. Exactly. Either this will work, which is what I'm hoping for, or it'll be the end of the run. And either way, it's gonna be time for me to call it. Yeah, their crit rate, Akaru. Their crit rate. RNG gods are going to be like, hey, Slacking, would you like to crit every single hit? But it's okay. The only fighting move they have is counter for Slacking, and I can evade that. Haryanma should be able to handle Zangoose and Vigoroth. Probably one-shot both of them, to be honest, but he's going to have to take a hit in the face from each one. Though they might be doing something stupid, who knows? Damn, I have to keep switching streams because of a final fight going on elsewhere. Each one with a crit. Yeah, exactly. And all of the hits are going to be crit hits. I just want to see the wind iron. If you're talking about who I'm talking about, see that. That is the shit that scares me. Freaking level 10 magnitude. Suck my balls. At least you got thick fat. Thick fat only helps against fire and ice moves, though. It's not going to help me in here at all. But should we keep that hairy animal alive? Yes, like, that'd be extremely useful for later in the game. Yeah, if you're talking about who I'm thinking you're talking about there, they've been at it for like 25 plus hours. It has been an incredibly long slog. And 2 mag 10s in a row? Yeah. Freaking get levitated on, nerds. 3 magnitude 10s in a row. Yep. Phase 4 twice so far? Okay, okay. Close. RNG. I told you, Akaru. RNG wants me dead. Like, I am fighting RNG the entire way. It will never be kind to me. I've accepted that. Honestly, I should be probably using Macho Price for this. Going second isn't going to make this any more difficult for me. There we go. More EV points. Don't need to fight the freaking Spoink. I can't even remember what Spoink is. Is it special attack? I mean, all it has is psychic moves, I guess, which, fine. Special defense. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna run away from that. So close, yet so far. I'm pretty sure this is not very effective. Let's try it. Oh no, regular. And a mag 9 after 3 mag 10s in a row. Yep, that tracks. I have not gotten the fossil yet, no. Can't remember how to open the door in the desert. But I suppose that is also free mon. But this is actually starting to go fairly quickly now anyways. And Macho Brace is going to make our lives even easier, so... I'll take those extra special attack points. See you, Numal. Not allowed to use legendaries, but maybe? Just for shits and giggles? Oh, what is Psywave's damage range again? Minimum 1 point, maximum 1.5. Okay, so somewhere... I'll probably just keep Confusion, to be honest. That is way too... sporadic. Yeah, put him in your PC, exactly. Just leave him there as a souvenir. Yeah, it's literally anywhere between a single point of damage and your level times 1.5. I think I'd rather just have Confusion. Whoops. 6 more levels. We almost have a freaking proper team. Okay, please don't miss again, because we don't have any more attacks. To be honest, could definitely happen. Is there a Master Ball kicking around in this version? There probably is. Maybe I'll just wait until I have the Master Ball and just one throw him. I certainly freaking hope not, though. Oh yeah, yeah, there is a Master Ball to be had. So that's how we get Rayquaza. Not messing around with that level 70 fucking monster. We're just gonna throw one ball at him and laugh. And stick him in the box. Why does it feel like my speed did not get halved? There's no way a Solrock is still outspeeding these things. But we definitely put a Macho Brace on. Okay, there we go. That's better. I guess Numel's pretty freaking slow. Kind of makes sense. So freaking close to getting to go and figure out what's gonna go on here. Oh god, I hope this works. I really hope this works. Put so much time and energy into this. There, attack +3, special attack +2. I'll take it. Nope, sorry Spoink, we do not need your EVs. We are here specifically for attack EVs. Both attack EVs, I don't even care. Not gonna work, Numels. Not gonna work. I've learned your tricks. These guys are actually leveling up really fast now. Be even faster if I could stop running into the pigs. Who would have thought this Soul Rock actually coming in so clutch? Could very well be the linchpin for this whole operation. Could pretty much clear 2 goddamn gyms all on its own. Probably not. I'll go for Rayquaza. But I don't think we'll chase everything down. Especially in a Nuzlocke run, when you can't even use them. Seems... eh. Yeah, exactly. It's just for showing off. I'm way more concerned about finishing the run and finishing the run in one shot than I am about finishing the run in one shot and going around and hunting down every legendary and taking an extremely large risk, which could result in RNG me throwing like 65 Ultra Balls at them and still not catching them. And losing part of, if not my entire team. Maybe we'll do it like after the Elite Four. Like challenge, but could go either way. We'll see how I feel after the Elite Four are dead. This is, again, the second Nuzlocke I've ever done, and I picked one of the hardest games, so... we don't need to make it, like, bone-numbingly difficult. I'm very, very happy to beat the Elite Four and move on before I screw myself over. Four more freaking levels. And we only got a +1 in special attack and a +2? Really? I find that difficult to believe. I wouldn't say Emerald is hard. I said one of the hardest. Gen 3 is regarded as not particularly fun to Nuzlocke. Certainly in the top 3. Black and White or Ultra Sun and Moon? Well, if we manage to get through this one, I may be down to do another. My community kind of just keeps picking Pokemon Nuzlocke. Like, this won by a landslide last time we did a vote. It was like 9 or 10 to 5 for Banjo-Kazooie, with like 2 or 3 votes on Sekiro. So they wanted to see the Pokemon Nuzlocke, so I do the Pokemon Nuzlocke. But I'll give them the option again. Basically, every time we beat a game or fail to beat a game, because if I get like 45 hours deep into a Nuzlocke and lose, we may not be restarting. We may switch back to something else. They pick. I am just the entertainer. I am just doing as I am told. And Banjo-Kazooie was second place the last time we did a vote. And like, it's funny, I bought Sekiro, which is like a quite expensive game. And I think we played like 4 games with it on the list, and it just, nobody wants to vote for it. We played like Witcher 3, Pokemon Fire Red, Banjo-Kazooie, or this, Pokemon Emerald. We're probably going to end up playing Banjo-Kazooie, and still no Sekiro. Sekiro no death run. So I haven't done no death run, but I did do the entire Dark Souls series, including Elden Ring, naked run. That was pretty fun. Naked, no summons run. Some were easy, some were less than easy. And Dark Souls 2 was my first time ever playing Dark Souls 2, and I did it naked, so that was kind of interesting. Yep, naked and alone. Like I said, naked and alone Dark Souls 2 first playthrough ever was an interesting experience, to say the least. Three more levels. We are so very, very close to our make or break strat here. Oh, I'm quite excited to see if this works. I really, really freaking hope this works. If you get people to play Pokemon Showdown, you can host a Pokemon tourney. So I'm gonna do, I have some plans. Like, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I kind of want to do and put forward to the community, but I'm very, very close to the 500 follow mark. And when I hit it, I'm gonna do like a proper subathon with a bunch of tiered goals and stuff. And they get to pick exactly what we do. It'll be everything from like dog cam to pick movies for movie night, do like, you know, community game day, so that would be like Pokemon Showdown tournament, that kind of stuff. We'll figure out face cam, won't be a face cam, but doggo cam for sure. I run a small business, and because of that, my name, address, phone number, my entire existence is on the internet. So I can't really show my face. I can't tell you guys what I do for a living because you could locate me quite easily. I would be doxing myself a lot more than the average Joe. Popular enough. And what I do is niche enough that uh it wouldn't be all that hard to find me, I don't think. Let's just go with I run a decently successful small business. Like a sole proprietorship. Which means literally like all of my personal information and my face and my name and my address and my phone number, and it's all there to be found. Because it needs to be for my job. But I don't really want the entire internet to know that information. I'm trying to keep the two separated, you know? So Facecam is very much off the table. I might be like a complete troll and do like footcam for, 1,000 subs or something wild like that, but mostly as just like a middle finger as a joke, and then hoping and praying the internet doesn't do that to me. As a joke, good sir, as a joke. As like a trolling Twitch. Because I don't know how long you've been hanging out here, but they kind of like feet. Way more than you would expect. And I do love me a good troll. That's why I hesitate to do it. But I mean, I could just even further troll and just send them pictures of the dog's feet. Here you go, toe beans. It is technically a foot, right? Yeah, yeah, totally upheld by a bargain. But yeah, so I have plans to do a little bit of stuff, but we're not quite there yet. So one thing at a time. For now, it's just let's see if we can beat this gym leader without throwing it. Two freaking levels. Two more freaking levels, and we get to go test this out. How many hours am I at? 14 and a half. Jesus. cheese and crackers. We might be out of here by 15 hours. Okay, Google. Stop music. That would be the Wake the Freak Up alarm. I can get Salamence. Ooh. That would work. That would definitely work. Though I'm sure that's just a RNG chance like everything else. And it's probably a low one. Bottom floor, room 2. Yeah, okay. So I would have to, like, repel spam all the way down to the bottom. And then hope and pray that we run into one. What's the chance? What are the odds? %33%. Okay. So I literally do need to repel spam all the way down into that room so I don't run into anything the entire way through. And then I got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a Salamence. Honestly, I like those odds. We can work with that. That is acceptable behavior. And we are starting to look a little bit more powerful here. And I mean, honestly, Golbat, not terrible either. Crobat is kind of a beast. Solrock, however, would be... And Solrock, no dupe clause. So I'm guaranteed to either get Golbat or Bagon. What are the odds for Golbat? So 50-50. Yeah, there you go. Are they, like, even odds to run into each one? Or is it like, there's a 5% chance of running into Bagon and a 75% chance of running into Golbat? You mean even odds? I mean, I'll take it. I will take it. Still, though, we have to repel spam all the way down there. And then hope and pray it works. I'll take it. That's odds I can work with. And honestly, it's kind of like... It's kind of a win either way, because like I said, Crobat, I would not be disappointed. Obviously, Salamence is better, but Crobat is useful. I can make that work. Amdis, welcome back, welcome back. I'm assuming you were just waking up? We are extremely close to going to do the 5th gym here. My stress is high, and I really, really hope we don't screw it up, but only time will tell. I don't know if I can get better potions anywhere. Can I buy them from the juice shop? Maybe I think I can. I think I can go get soda pops from Slateport, which will be way better for us. No trades. Yeah, no trades allowed. Highly unfortunate, but what are you going to do? One more level. There, we got special attack +3 that time. It's a very reasonable looking special attack stat now. Look at you. I am so freaking nervous about whether or not this is going to work. It should work. It'll probably work. But I gotta be fucking careful. I wonder just how many of these Numels I've killed. I can't believe every time I check you're here fighting another Numel. We're almost done. Haryanma's level 30. We're probably going to hit level 31 before we get to the boss fight because we have trainers to fight. And then Solrock is about to be level 31 here as well. Oh, way over 100. Probably more like 200. 200 plus. So we're about to go do the gym. We are extremely close to going to do this. And you hit the 1 in 1,000 chance so early on. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. It doesn't matter, Tasty. Solrock has Levitate, so it can't be hit by ground moves. So it's completely safe to farm these Numels with it, which is why we're back here. I actually did Haryanma somewhere else because I was like, nope, not risking it. I'm scarred from that experience. For once, you'll be here for a gym battle, Tasty. Hell freaking yeah. I am hoping and praying. Really hoping and praying. It's a good strat. It's a good strat. Maxed out defense stats. It's basically like don't get crit. Is the game we're playing here. Don't hit the 3.25% chance of getting crit in the back of the face at the wrong moment. And everything should be okay. Bring lots of potions. I'm probably going to go get Soda Pop, because I think I can get Soda Pop that are 60 HP instead of Super Potions, which are 50. With a slight detour. And I do believe that's going to be our plan. I wonder if this is going to proc it, or if I'm going to have to come back and do this again. Because this is our last PowerPoint. And I think I'm going to be just short of the level. Yep. One more fight! One more Numal. Get over here, you. The last of its kind, yeah, pretty much. Shouldn't have to come back here after this. There it is. Alright, let's go try this. Let's go do this freaking stinky gym. Oh crap, did I bring... I did not bring the Zigzagoon. Really wish we had Fly. This is it. Our final stand against the beast. Can we fix it? Hopefully we can. I believe. I don't know if I more believe or hope. But we're about to find out if this strategy is viable or not. Probably would have been better with Combuskin. A little bit faster. Less RNG-based moves, but I think we can do it. Down. Can't remember what they even have at the game corner here, if it's worth it. What happened with Combuskin? He's gone to Kentucky Fried Heaven, and he's staying there. I made a very, very silly and unfortunate decision, and a approximately 1 in 1,000 chance RNG thing happened, and killed him in one hit. And I was extremely, extremely upset. But it's fine. Now we have a new fighting Pokemon. Look at him. Look, Goonmaster. He's here to save the day and to make this hopefully viable. Now, if I recall, there's a juice hut here, and I can buy juice from it. And I have to buy them one at a time. But we'll get like 10 or 15 of these. Yep, Amdis, I was less than pleased. It was an unfortunate incident. Having said that, the KFC was delicious. Extra spicy. And at least we have a backup fighting and fire type to cover our losses. Okay. Time for praying. It also led to the eradication of the Numel population. Yeah, Amdis, I may have aggressively hunted out the majority of a species in retaliation. Yeah, Numel are in fact going extinct from my from the good work that I put in. My rampage, my tantrum, whatever you want to call it. It involved a lot of Numel death, I'll tell you that. You remember those Ghastlies? Yeah, we killed a lot more Numel. I mean, it doesn't matter if I save anyways. We either win or we lose, but let's go try this out, shall we? It's like a question game. I really wish I had a Quick Claw or something for this guy, but... Go Smingus, a winner name if I've ever heard one. Oh. And we're starting with something I do not want to fight. Great. Of course it has to be a flying normal type. Yeah, we came to party, baby. Get the frick out of here, Swellow. Not risking it. We're just going to heal up and do the next one. You going to fight everyone or just going to go through one route? Well, I was going to do enough to get Haryanma to get to 31. But first fight, we had to switch out to Soul Rock, so we'll see what happens here. I'll probably just do one route. I'll probably just ignore the extra trainers, especially after all that grinding. I kind of just want to do the gym leader. Confusion or defense? Yeah, we'll go through defense room. Let's go for RNG. Just give me a third hit. Nope, 2 hits. Yeah. Like I said, RNG will never give me any more than it needs to. Are you fucking kidding me? This is not looking good for us. How's your special defense? Still pretty freaking high. That's so rude, isn't it though? Isn't it? Alright. Defenses were not enough. We've reached tilted iron territory? Oh yeah, I'm getting a little tilted for sure. RNG, man. The RNG is like hilarious. It despises me. I've come to accept it, but also, come on, man. Like, all we need is a third hit on a possible 5-hit move. Now we get 2. Oh, and it survives with a speck of health, gets hyper potioned, and then we get 2 again, and we get infatuated. Oh, yeah, we're not going to that room. Strength room it is. feel like I'd be using like X defense or something, but rigged number generator, yeah. The one-hit KO room, yeah, exactly. Honestly, we will probably one-shot this thing, and it is probably faster than me anyways. We can still use Fake Out on it. And then we basically just need to not die. Yeah, that's better. That's more like what we want to see. I'm tempted to do another room. Yeah, I'm just gonna go heal again. Don't care. Just to get them up to level 31, but honestly, he just has to take out the 2 minions. He doesn't even have to take out the hard stuff. That's gonna be up to Soul Rock and RNG. Yeah, exactly. No chances. I could have healed with potions too, like I have tons, but I want my power points at full as well, just in case. It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. We don't need to save. Okay. As ready as I'll ever be. Let's go. This thing knows Psybeam. Please don't RNG fuck me. Thank you. We're gonna get... He's probably faster than me anyways. We'll go for Vital Throw. Two. Goonmaster, your work here is done. Furby Bacon, your battle is only just beginning. We have to beware of crits, but that's fine. Ooh, maximized attack. That's not good. It's kind of dangerous, actually. Kind of very dangerous, actually. We're about to find out. We're about to find out how bad. We're fine. We're fine. We're even protected against a crit. We're fine. I haven't been counting. I think that's 5? I think that's 6, but we'll do one more just to be sure. Yeah, okay. Setup complete. And it fucking crit me. Fuck you. We're kind of fucked. That thing can 1 HKO pretty much everything we have right now. That setup was very much required for us to live. And yes, we literally had to hit it like once or twice, and it was over. I told you, man. RNGesus hates me. This might be the end of our run. I think even if I use Gyarados, which is like kind of against the rules, not really, because I wasn't really following that one, we're still fucked. Pretty fucking sure we're still fucked. Yeah, it's gonna use a fucking Hyper Potion on it. Oh, you suck. I might be able to take it out with this. Probably not, though. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead. It fucking critted me. Hikaru. It critted me right as the setup was complete and everything was looking like it was going to come up Millhouse. And we are now in big time large danger territory. I kind of want to heal, but I also kind of want to use Sand Attack on him. Yeah, I'm pissed. I don't even care anymore. Of course it still hit. Of course it did. Of fucking course it did. I have to continue to rely on RNGesus. I've accepted that, like, I will never win in matters of RNG. Okay. That's set up. Fail intentionally. Yep, and he keeps... Well, I guess he's using Feint Attack now because I blasted his accuracy down so bad that his AI is telling him to use Feint Attack, which is good. We can actually win this, but yeah. This is gonna go down not quite to dead, which is gonna make him heal. Almost definitely. Either he heals or yeah. Okay. Right move. I don't know if that counts as a loafing around or not. And we crit him to death. Okay. Thank you, I guess. Fuck you, though. I wanted that Soul Rock. We needed that for the next battle. Nah, this isn't a win. This is a huge L. I'm pissed. Ah. I wanted that fucking Soul Rock. We needed that Soul Rock. Yeah, no more Soul Rock for Flying Gym, exactly. And I don't have an electric Pokemon either. We have nothing for Flying Gym now. And that Rock type was gonna carry us. We need to go get a Rock type somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I'm aware, Akaru. Belly drumming son of a bitch. Ugh. Pissed me off. And then now we get Surf. Okay, great. Thanks. I mean, yeah, sure we won, but it doesn't feel like a win. Feels like a big L. And now we're gonna have to tell Furby that they're dead. Along with finger licking good. That's huge losses. Okay, well, I guess we'll do Altaria then. Because Oddish and Shedinja aren't helping us in the fighting gym. Neither is anything else here. Markargo, if I go all the way to level 38, is in fact a rock type and could help us, I suppose. Markargo is rock typing though, which is super effective against flying and resists it. Altaria is just kind of a beefcake though. Mightyena could work, yes. I was looking at him as possibility. I think we can get more Pokemon between here and there too, so maybe we can just get lucky. Maybe there's somewhere I can get a rock Pokemon that I haven't thought about. But either way. I'm probably not going to teach Gyarados Surf, even though I would really like to have a water attack. So I guess for now, Swablu can... Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Oh, right. I need someone else, too. For now, we're just going to teach Zigzagoon Surf and get on out of here. Fossilmon, you're right. You're right. Those are in the desert, are they not? I think there's something I gotta do to get into that, like, secret area. I'm sure you can remember. It's like a mirage thing. But for now, we just need to teach that to Gunnar. I think... Yeah, his special attack is... I mean, his special attack's still high enough, because it's a freaking Gyarados. But I still don't know if I want to waste a slot for Surf. I suppose it's a stab move, which is still better than he has right now. And I suppose all water moves are going to be special in this version. May as well teach him Surf, I guess. 95 power? Yeah, okay. I mean, he still has freaking tackle. May as well. Okay. Top floor of the Mirage Tower? Is it the Mirage Tower? Okay. And I need... Is it the Aero Bike or the Mach Bike to do that? Do you remember? Before I drag my butt all the way over there? Oh, I guess I'm not even allowed to use the boat anymore. Unfortunate. It's the mock bike. Yeah, okay. Well, it looks like we are no longer allowed, like we have to surf over there, which is actually kind of dangerous. Freaking Tentacruel roaming about. Yeah, it's probably going to be a Tentacool. Almost definitely a Tentacool. Could be like a level 6 Tentacool as well. Bunch of water trainers along here too. We have nothing to deal with water type Pokemon either. Oh god. Damn. I mean, I guess Gyarados can deal with them just fine. How's Baloo? He kind of being a little wild this morning, causing problems. I'm actually going to deal with these trainers later. I will catch whatever we catch. Oh my god, it's a fucking Pelipper. Oh no! Yeah, because we only caught a Wingull before. I would say Pelipper counts as a different Mon. Which means I think this is our catch. I had no chance to catch an electric Mon, Nakaru. I just didn't... I never ran into one. I didn't get the opportunity to do so. Much to my own dismay. Might still kill it, to be honest. I didn't get more Great Balls either. Honestly, I kind of don't care about Pelipper. If you die, you die. Yeah, we have 3 Great Balls. Let's go. I could try to get it with a yawn. Ali, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, how you doing? I mean... It's not gonna freaking one-shot it, I guess. Come on. That is a 50% hit rate. The biting continues. I'm kind of wondering if I can smack it, but probably not. Oh, RNG despises me. It's like, it's actually, it's funny at this point. I've just given up. I'm like, okay, yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then, like, this Pelipper's not even going to get caught, which is kind of funny. It's not like we need this, is the weird thing. Like, it's kind of pointless to catch it. It is truly a useless mon. And it's going to suck up all of our balls. Okay, well, we catch it anyways. What are we naming this thing? What are we naming this horrible, horrible animal? This creature, this monster, this beast. Balls. I was gonna say the same, unfortunately. Oops, you tried to lower its health and it just so happens to die. How unfortunate. I think it's getting called Big Gulp unless anyone has something horrible and just downright fucking awful to name this thing. No, nothing horrible, nothing awful. Big Gulp it is. Get in the freaking box, Big Gulp. I thought you were going with Big Gulper. Nah, we're just going with Big Gulp. See, I actually would have been okay with a Tentacool. I would not have minded a Tentacool. Especially at level 33. Pretty much already a Tentacruel. Decent mon. May as well heal here. Does we share a brain cell right now? Yes you do. Yes, you certainly do. Holy crap. We'll see if we can get a... We'll see if we can do a thing first. Oh, it's a different route. Look at that. Hey, a boat. What's on the boat? You ever feel like you maybe shouldn't be somewhere? Oh, there's trainers in here. Yeah, let's wait until the game tells us to come over here. I mean, technically this is a different route, so we can catch this Tentacool. But it's level 34, and we don't have the shit to do it. Get Dragon Raged. We'll try. Oh, okay. I guess we're not switching. Take a bite. If you survive, you get caught. We have regular Pokeballs. Let's go. Oh, neat. And unless anybody can come up with something more unhinged, that is going to be the name. I will give you guys... Rapper? More unhinged than Tentai, Amdis. More unhinged than Tentai. Nope, that was my one idea. Yeah. That is what's happening. I don't know what that is, but we're grabbing it. Oh, okay. That's actually valuable. I know there was definitely a... there was somewhere that I could go over water to get to a new city. I remember seeing it earlier. Can't remember where now. Oldale Town, there it is. No, those are the starter gyms. It's over here. Sudopolis, Moss Deep, and Evergrande. And Pacific Dog, okay. Yeah, that's where we need to go. Well, we got some backup water bonds. Scarlet Kitty, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? We're 5 gyms deep. We've had some heavy losses. This is not going nearly as smoothly as Nuzlocke 1, but we're still on first attempt. Holding down the fort. We lost our starter, and we lost another very valuable mon that we needed for the next gym. And right now, I'm not sure how we're going to take out a gym full of flying Pokemon. We're going to need a freaking miracle. Or a freaking rock-type Pokemon, but I don't think we're getting one. Well, we can't get a Pelipper again. I do have a no dupes clause, which means no more Tentacool and no more Pelipper, which means I think the only thing that we can catch off these water routes anymore is like Tentacruel if we run into one. Oh, let's get some balls. Hopefully they have great balls here. Okay, there we go. Doing my best. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And RNGesus, not my friend. Not my friend at all. Oh, can I not go up this way? Do I have to go from the other side? Ah, I do have to go from the other side. To get to Lily Cove. Or Fortree. Okay. I don't think we've been to Fortree City yet. But let's see what we can do. Yeah, so no Blaziken, no more Soul Rock. I mean, Blaziken would have been useless for the next gym anyways. Soul Rock would have been absolutely clutch for the next gym. Must be where we need to go. Yes. Okay. Maybe you need that Markargo? Oh, we're gonna need the Markargo. We don't have it on us right now, because stupid, mostly. Yeah, level 25, that's fine. But we are going to get some new catch attempts here, so we'll see what we can get. We also were lucky enough to catch 2 level 30 Mons. And, like, a Tentacruel would not be the end of the world. That's a pretty powerful Pokemon. Pelipper can freaking rot, for all I care. I'm assuming that you could use Pelipper? Oh, no. Pelipper is literally a water flying type, and we have a Gyarados. I see absolutely no reason for that thing to ever leave the box. What I do want to do is get to Fortree City. Preferably in a hurry. That dog eating burgers is fucking fantastic, kitty. Absolutely fantastic. I love everything about that. We do get to catch this, whatever the hell it is. Oh, we already caught a Zigzagoon. Okay, we get to catch something else. We run away. We might actually get something good here then. Let's see what we can run into. What even are the fossil Pokemon for Gen 3? It's a good question. Oh! Electric Pokemon! Manectric! Absolutely kick-ass Mon! We also absolutely cannot fight this thing with Gyarados, because it'll get fucking annihilated. Okay. Okay. We can work with this. It is something extremely useful. Something we need. Something we need in a big way. Jan? I think Anorith is a good one. Of course I'm freaking paralyzed. Why wouldn't I be? Am I gonna one-shot that thing with strength? Maybe we switch back to the Cooper. A considerably weaker Mon seems like it might actually be the right move here. Sludge? You fucking... I told you, man. I told you. Wild, just like unholy, hateful RNG. I needed that. I didn't want that. I needed that. Quite badly. I guess this is a different route. I can't believe that, man. It's so painful. Sweet. That is not fucking helpful to us at all in the least. At least you maybe won't kill it. We'll use the move that does 40 damage exactly no matter what. We need something to take out the grass gym. Or the flying gym. That's our problem. We have absolutely nothing to take out the flying gym, and we just friggin' KO murdered, or critical hit murdered, an electric type Pokemon that would have been able to take out the entire flying gym. I am... It's almost laughable at this point. Alright, what do we name this thing? Banana Pants. I like that, Amdis. Trophy useless. I don't think that fits. Maybe it does. Nah, doesn't fit. Screw it. I'm probably not going to use it either. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm A little frustrated. B, we're at 15 and a half hours right now. So I do believe it is going to be time, oops, to head on out and go cause some trouble elsewhere. Let's take a peek and see who's on, but I think I know who we're going to go raid. I have a sneaking suspicion I know exactly where we're headed. Oh, no, she freaking beat it. I guess we're not headed there. Go raid into someone new then, I guess. Oh, how interesting. We are like pretty much literally top of the category right now. Who do we go see? Anyone have any suggestions for a raid? Not particularly tasty. Red bean porridge, who are they? Sure, why not tasty? Let's go. Why not? You can take credit for the raid when we get over there too. Well, guys, that has been a slightly frustrating, but I suppose still successful day of Pokemon. 15 and a half hours. We are 5 badges deep, 0 resets on our Nuzlocke run. I actually do have high hopes for us finishing this, despite the fact that RNG is absolutely 100% aggressively trying to kill me. We're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let it win. The only one that gets to win is me and you guys vicariously. Have yourselves an absolutely fantastic, wonderful, and kick-ass day, and I hope to see you guys again soon. We're going to go see Red Bean Porridge. I have no idea who they are, but they seem like a variety streamer. They seem super cool, and we're going to go check them out on Tasty's recommendation. We're going to go over there to cause some chaos, have some fun, maybe burn the place down a little bit. I know how you guys love arson. And I will probably be back on later this evening after I get myself some sleep. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you very, very soon.
5 lesbians? Oh, and thank you for the follow. I arrived to cause trouble. Maybe a bit of arson. No, not arson. I don't like arson. Please be nice. Woodland Raiders. No arson. I'll kill you. Tasty, hello. Did you bring these people here? Did you do that? Woodland Raiders, hi, welcome. I should stream shadow. My hat nice. Ice. Tasty donuts, haha, how did I know that? Oh my god, I'm sick.